Yes, I want to give thanks and praise to the Most High, give thanks for life, give thanks for this beautiful day, you know. And these are amazing days. We must give thanks. Give thanks for our ancestors, for their sacrifice and their commitment. And the reality is that if it weren't for our parents, we wouldn't be here right now. So that's the reason why we must give thanks. If it weren't for our grandparents, our parents wouldn't be here. So we give thanks. And I give thanks to Tony Barber Shop, the most conscious shop in the UK by far. And people need to come and check him out because this brother is a warm heart, beautiful soul about him, and me and him been friends for a long time. But anyway, inside the house we have the great man, Brother Keith. Thank you, brother. Good?
No, very good.
Yeah, man.
Good to be here.
Yeah. And Keith got to talk about some crowdfunding with us, you know. And we know Keith for a long time, you know. And Keith's been consistent in terms of personal development, done a lot of work around network marketing, you know, and you know, he's networked literally thousands of people, probably all over the world, you know, in terms of help people to feel their true potential. But Keith, rank much time, you know, I want to go straight to the chase now. But Keith, get a bit quick about yourself, because we want to talk about crowdfunding.
Okay, a little bit about myself. Yeah, I've got many years in sales and marketing, you know that anyway, and I've helped many thousands of people, worked with them, networked with them, helped them in the sales and marketing arena, helped them to achieve their dreams, and a global business as well. I've had partners all over the world, you know, and you know, it's funny because I fell into the industry through telecoms, and you know, I fell into it, but I grew a passion for personal development and for teaching and for helping people to I don't know, realize their dreams, but also to fulfill their true potential. That's what it's about. You know?
Okay. Well, I wanted to talk about crowdfunding because we had a conversation earlier on, and to me, it's one of the great vehicles in terms of finance, you know, individuals or their projects, their organization, you know, and I think it's something we need to bring to the community, you know. So let people know, you know, the whole thing about crowdfunding.
Great. I mean, you know, that's a fantastic question there. What is crowdfunding? I mean, you know, the long and short of it, crowdfunding is a word, is a name that has been created over the past 7-8 years. We've been doing it for hundreds of years, raising money. I mean, we do it, you know, we raise money for good causes, and it's been for hundreds and hundreds of years. But over the past 7-8 years, there's this word that keeps cropping up called crowdfunding or crowdsourcing. And it's a word that's been created because of the internet. The internet has changed a lot of the ways we think, and they created this word because now we can raise money globally because of globalization, because of the world is much smaller place now. We can reach people through the internet much more than we used to before the internet. In other words, through some of these platforms, these social media platforms now, we can get out there and we can connect with people all the way around the world through other people. So some of these social media sites have been created, but it's you know, there's some bad things about them, but there's a lot of good things about social media sites that allows you to be connected to somebody and exchange ideas and cultures and be connected. So crowdfunding has been created as a name over the past 7-8 years because it's a way of bringing the person with the idea, the project, the entity, whatever it is, to the crowd, that's the donators, people who are going to donate to the project, to the idea. So it gets them out there, and using platforms that uses social media. So platforms that will allow the two entities, which is the idea, the project manager and the project starter, with the crowd. So it's been 7-8 years, but we've been doing it for hundreds of years.
Because the thing is that how I get to hear about crowdfunding is through, I think it was Miniature Bass, where he was raising money for his documentary film. I think he was looking for love, and I think the one before that, Story of Lovers Rock. I know he's trying to raise money for it, and that's where I heard the name crowdfunding. Through.
So he used the crowdfunding platform to try and achieve his project. Absolutely. And that is typical of now what people crowdfund for. They crowdfund for anything. It could be personal now. A lot of people now crowdfunding for personal reasons. It could be to maybe put their children through university, maybe to pay off a debt, maybe to pay a bill, maybe to buy a car, maybe to you know, maybe give more to charity. But people crowdfund, raise donations for all things, all sorts of things now. Charities have been doing it 21st century.
For
We
sure.
know that
Right.
because if you go to a place of worship on the weekend, you tend to give a donation or give. It's called giving, and that is a form of crowdfunding, but it's done via a community.
And it's quite interesting because it kind of ties in with the whole thing about partner because
Yes, that whole thing. Yeah.
Remember, but if I
Still active today.
still active today. 'Cause I
Very
remember,
much so.
My parents them, and I was in active with partner with everybody give like as I was saying a £10, right? It says 10 hands, and the wherever you get £100, and to me that's a great system because it builds up trust.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Of course.
And you can use money to do what we want to do. You see?
Of course.
So
So in the various communities, we have systems where people pool together their resources, their financial resources, and help one another to achieve the things that they want. So crowdfunding takes it a little bit more, one step further, where we now, instead of going to our local community, our friends, a handful of people in our community, and have a system, we have now a way of reaching the world. Communities, friends of friends of friends of friends, and to realize the things that we want. So we're really going out to the world and say, listen, I want to raise money for X. Will you help me with X?
okay. How did you got your thing about crowdfunding and teach me about crowdfunding and how did that come about?
Well, I'll be honest with you. 2 months ago, I received a call from somebody, a Facebook message. We talked for a few days. He mentioned this platform. I said, well, listen, let's do a Skype call. We did a Skype call. To cut a long story short, he showed me how this particular platform worked. And I loved the idea. Basically, from my sales and marketing background, I loved the way that this concept, this platform, was using the connectivity of people, knowing people, in order for us to help each other. And it's the community, and it's the way that it comes together. And the motto, quite simply, was give so you shall receive. Give so you shall receive. Give so you shall receive. And I love that concept. So that's how I kind of fell into this crowdfunding space about 2 months ago. But I've always known about crowdfunding, but there's some big companies that are out there, Kickstarter, Indiegogo, GoFundMe, funding circles. There's a lot of companies that are out there, lots of platforms. And this particular platform brings us all together in a unique way, in a very refreshing way.
So I'm alright to say that crowdfunding is international.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. We have hundreds of crowdfunding platforms now, from small platforms for more social, more personal ideas and projects, to big business platforms that can raise money for businesses and business ideas. And we've also got now, especially in the UK, we've got crowdfunding platforms that will lend money. So this is outside the banking world. They will lend money on their own criteria to business ideas. And I won't mention the name, but there are platforms now where you can support that platform, and they will take your money and invest it in businesses, and they will charge them a rate outside of the banking world. And that is really refreshing as well.
Okay then.
We're changing the way money works.
Well, I mean, first time, we just go to the bank, for money, and then there's a don't know, it's redundant, you know what I mean?
It's difficult now.
Yeah, it's difficult now, so,
Can you imagine everyone in the country where they haven't got banks, or they can't go to banks to raise money? There's, as I said, the power of the internet is so powerful. We underestimate the internet, what it can do, but the power of the internet, being able to connect people globally. You can sit on the internet today and you can find people around the world just by putting some messages out there, just through Facebook or other things. You can find people.
Okay. Now then, as we know, because we're on YouTube now,
Sure.
because there's so many people, right? If people want to get involved, or in terms of get involved in funding, what?
Yeah, I joined a particular platform which I love the idea, Crowdfunding International. It's a platform that's in its 7th month. It started at the beginning of the year. It's a Dutch company. It's a Dutch platform from the Netherlands. They're registered in the Netherlands. They've got over 130 countries now are participating on this platform in 7 months. They've got over 17,000
So they've
projects.
been 7 months. This particular.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right. Yes,
Okay.
so I like the idea of them because it's refreshing. The way they do the fundraising, the way they attract projects and donators is refreshing. The way they link us together as a community to help one another to raise donations for our projects is also refreshing, Brother Dougie. So I love the idea of this platform. 7 months old, but this platform is innovative, it's new, it's refreshing, and it's one of the fastest growing platforms of its kind in the crowdfunding space. I mean, there's over 17,000 projects in just around 7 months. That's fantastic.
So if people want to get involved, how would they get involved then if they want to?
Well, if they want to get involved, they've got to be invited to the platform.
Platform.
Yeah.
So
And
not
so
anybody can come, just you've got to be invited.
Yeah, you've got to be
Make
invited.
that quite clear, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you could put a request out there. I mean, you become a, say for example, you put your project out there. They can join via your project. They can go via your project, and you can help them to join the platform that way.
Okay then. And for example, if I'm say a project worker or project manager, the right word, right? And there's some couple individuals want to donate to my project. They can do that, yeah.
Yeah, via the platform.
Via the platform.
I said the platform brings the two entities together.
Right.
It brings the project, the idea, the project starter, you, the manager,
Yeah.
together with the crowd. And the crowd is through social media, through friends of friends of friends of friends of friends, and we're all connected together on this platform. And the platform itself is the vehicle in order for us to connect the two entities together: the project starter, the project manager, and the crowd. And we all join the platform. If we want to become project managers, we join the platform via a link, and you'll have a link, and everybody has a link in order for us to join the platform. So it's a really cool way to get onto the platform. And the one thing about the platform that is really nice is that we all do the same things. We make a one-time donation, one-time only donation, and we receive donations.
Only one-time donation?
One-time donation.
Okay.
But the great thing about the way the platform works is that all the project managers work together within a donation tree. And as this tree starts to grow, everybody just gives a one-time donation. But we're giving donations as we receive the donations on that tree. And as that tree starts to grow and becomes a really, really, really big tree, it will start to bear fruit. And that fruit goes towards your project.
Okay.
So you can realize your project.
Okay then, I see what
Make
you're
sense?
saying. So when it comes down to it's really donation. So for example, if I'm a project manager,
Yes.
I bring 2 people in, right? And those people know 2 people in. So
Yeah,
basically
you promote your project.
promote the project and everything. So once they reach a certain level, that's when
the tree becomes mature and you start to reap the rewards and get the fruit.
Yeah.
The fruit is the donations that you collect in your donation basket. It's like a giving tree. It's like a tree. It's like a mango tree. Every time it's ready to give the fruit, you just collect your basket and you collect the fruit, and that is your donations.
Okay then, fantastic. And what I'm saying to you now that is there like a what's what I'm looking for? Can anybody join, or do you have to be?
Anyone can join because you can visit the site. The site's there to visit. But the way it really works is that we all agree to help each other. And if we just simply went out and just found 2 donations or project managers that want to join the platform through our tree, the trees will start to grow healthily, because if we all did the simple thing of went out and just got 2 project managers or 2 projects onto the tree, and we all did the same thing, the 2 branches will grow and grow and grow and grow. It's like you're planting your seed. Your seed is the acorn, which is the project. When you plant it into the platform is the fertile ground, and you water and you put the sun on it, and as the acorn starts to grow, starts to shoot, starts to come up, 2 distinct branches will grow from the acorn, and those branches will represent project managers joining your tree. And that's the best way to describe it.
And you see, the more you think about it, right? Because what I like about this is quite simple as well, right? Right, quite simple. And what I like about this, right, is to me it's a great vehicle to finance your project and your organization.
Yeah.
You see, it's a brilliant.
I'm glad you touched on that because, as I said, it's very hard, very difficult economic times. We're in a very uncertain world with so much problems in the world, and probably the biggest problem is finance. And you know, we've just come. We're still in austerity measures. It's really tough for everyone. And now, the great thing about crowdfunding is that you can raise money to help yourself as well now. So it's not about just a business or a huge company, but if you have a personal reason that you need to raise money for. Now, you'd normally in the past go to family and friends, but we know how tough that is. But if you can go to a platform and say, listen, I want to raise money because I need to pay this or put my son through school or child through school. Whatever the reason is, maybe I need to repair my car, it's going to cost me £2,000-3,000 to repair my car. Whatever it is, you can go to a platform like our platform and raise that money for your project.
Okay then.
And that's the beauty about it.
Okay. Also, right, once you become a project manager, right, you put your profile on the site, yeah?
Yeah, you upload your project.
Upload like a bio. Of
That's right. You describe your project in around 40 words and more, so no less than 40 words. You can put a picture of your project on there as well, and then your project gets approved. Once it's approved, then you get a link, and that link can be put onto your Facebook page, onto your WhatsApp groups or groups that you might have. It could be put on LinkedIn, on Skype. You can put that link anywhere, and you can then start to receive open donations or people who are interested in joining your donation tree by becoming a project manager.
Okay then.
Fantastic. Really simple.
Okay then. It's a fantastic idea. Boy, I'm not gonna jump on this thing, you know. It's a fantastic idea. Tony, a brilliant idea that in it. So, you know what I mean? And again, Keith, you know, it's really good to have you, because I know he's a very busy. I haven't seen you for a little while, but I've seen a couple places, but not a level where we just connecting on this level here, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And it's really a pleasure to have you to share this, you know what I mean? It's something we
My pleasure as well, because if this can help anyone that's out there that's looking for a way to raise money, and to do it in a way where we can help others to raise money as well, so we're all as a community start to build a community. I mean, over 17,000 projects, 130 countries, we're global. So if you know somebody in another country and they're looking to raise money for whatever reasons, again, they can join you and your crusade to raise money. So we all work together and help each other's project. That is unique.
Okay, Keith, we've got about a minute left. So
thank you. Okay,
you know,
I appreciate your time.
Yeah. Well, we're going to do a part 2 in a second. But again, it's great to have the great man Keith with us inside the house, inside the Barber Shop. And again, we want to give thanks to Tony Barber. And again, as I said before, crowdfunding, that's the way forward. Give thanks.